Hello, my precious wandering souls, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All. So I had to leave the investigation incomplete yesterday. It was raining really hard, and actually, like 5 minutes after I stopped recording, the lights went out. So good call on my part. So we are still doing the investigation, but I'm finishing the investigation and I'm doing the trial on this same episode. So we found out a few things last episode. Oh yeah. So the whole thing about Ini, I didn't think about this theory like as I was recording, but I thought about a theory as I was eating dinner yesterday, and I don't remember a lot about this case, but I have this theory. So we found out that Miss Ini had a really horrible traffic accident in which she sustained really bad injuries, bad as in she had to get facial reconstruction surgery. And this might be a preposterous, as you would say, a ridiculous theory, but what if the Miss Inimini that we met is not actually Inimini? What if she's actually Mimi Miney, who survived, and the one who died was actually Ini? Because we found out that she needed to get her face reconstructed, and that she showed a picture to have her face reconstructed. So what if Mimi took Ini's picture, gave it to the people at the hospital, and was like, oh yeah, this is my picture? What if then was the time she started concocting this whole thing, this whole plan to get revenge on Dr. Gray? I mean, I don't really remember much about this case. I remember I hate Morgan. I remember Maya is not the culprit, because Maya is never the culprit, okay? This is Maya gets accused of murder more times, but she's never the culprit. So I started thinking, okay, what if the Ini Miney we met is actually Mimi Miney, posing as her sister, and the one who died was Ini? Again, I'm not sure. So we'll see. We were talking about I'm pretty sure we were talking about Morgan being part of the Branch family, and that it's a thing happening in the Faye family, that there's a lot of crimes and murder when it comes to the role of the master of the grind technique. So let's see this. You said something about stealing the master's seed? Yep. Right now, the master is this medium named Misty Faye, but the one that was really supposed to be the master was that old granny. Oh? Morgan was supposed to become the master? Oh yeah, because Laura said something like, oh yeah, murder is not that weird, it's not uncommon in the Fae clan. And Phoenix was like, holy crap, what do you mean? So Morgan was supposed to be the next master, but instead the next master Misty was chosen to be the next master? Tell me about Inimini. Do you know where Ini is, Laura? Yeah, I saw her not too long ago. She's hanging around the garden in the middle. Okay, thanks. You got something to ask her? Oh yeah, a few things. Yeah, I've got a whole list of things only she can clear up for me. And we didn't break her locks, so we also have to do that. The master. So I hear the master has always been the eldest daughter. So Mia was supposed to be the master, but since Mia is, well, dead, then that leaves Maya as the next master. The eldest daughter. Turns out that Obad is Misty-Face's older sister. Oh, they say the older sister is usually the one with more spiritual power. Come to think of it, Maya said the same thing a long time ago. She warned me not to take Mia's powers lightly. Well, anyway, somehow Granny there lost to her younger sister, Misty. I see. This made the townsfolk turn against her, so I hear. Said all sort of things too, like she's the oldest, and yet she doesn't have the power to be the next master. Disgraceful. Wow, I had no idea. So, what would have happened had Morgan been stronger? Maya's family would have been the Branch family, I reckon. Huh. Okay, can I show you evidence that I found? Nope, don't know nothing about that. Things that don't catch my eye don't catch my interest. And she calls herself a journalist. Oh, God, Laura. This box. I found you hiding here, so... Nope. I don't think she... Maybe this? Nope. Alright, you know what, Laura? I'm leaving. Because I think I don't have anything else to talk with her, so... I need to find Ini. Well, Ini. I don't even know if she's Ini or if she's Mimi. I'll still call her Ini for now, but... Again, I'm having doubts. Channeling chamber, maybe? Nope. Oh, why would she be in the channeling chamber? Windway? Oh! Alright, something here. Okay. Hey, I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah. I think I have enough to finally unlock her secret. Oh yeah, sometimes, when usually, most of the time, 90% of the time, whenever you get a psyche lock on someone, you can't unlock all of them right off the bat. But sometimes Phoenix, once you have enough evidence, he'll say something like this. I think I have enough to finally unlock her secret. He'll be like, okay, I think I have enough proof to unlock this. So the game tells you if you have enough proof. So let's give it a go. What's with that scary look on your face? Alright, let's try. I have a lot of things on you, so it shouldn't be so difficult, right? Traffic accident. Please tell me about the traffic accident. Huh? Whose accident? Your sister's accident, naturally. Oh, yeah. So that Dr. Grey guy made my sister fall asleep? And that's all I have to say about that. Interesting. Ini just asked, whose accident? Yeah. Which means she must know something about another person's accident. Alright, let's change the topic then. How about you tell me about a certain other person's accident? Huh? Another person's accident? You got someone in mind? Yeah, actually, I do. Tell me about your sister's accident. Oh wow, so like that person had a car accident too? Your sister? You can't tell me you don't know. Like, how would I know if that person, like, had an accident? Oh, besides, like, I'm an occult fan, not an ambulance chaser like you. But it was your sister. What? Fine. Okay. Oh, I'm stupid. He meant this, like her own accident. Oh, sorry, my bad. Stupid. That was stupid for me. I want to ask you about your own car accident. Me? Yes. So, wow, like, how strange. I have, like, no idea what you're talking about. Can you, like, prove I was in, like, an accident? Can I prove I have that you have been in an accident? We got something, right? Laura's photo. Maybe her picture? I don't think it's the picture. Articles about the car accident. At night, a woman's car crashed into a highway. One of the women was not able to escape and died on the side. I don't know if it's this one or if I have to show her like the license picture, because she's probably gonna be like, what is that thing? So, is it the newspaper clipping or is it like her license? Let's see. I don't want to lose more life. I'm thinking this carefully. If I show her this, like the newspaper clipping, she might be like this doesn't prove anything. So maybe, but if I show her the license, she probably will be like, what does this mean? Like, why? So, okay, I'm gonna try. So, I guess I'll try. I'm gonna try presenting the newspaper clipping. This one, right? Because this other one. Let's see. Yeah, no, because her name is in the second one. Her name is right here. Like here. Miss Inimini. So, let's try. Would you take a look at this? It's a newspaper article from 1 year ago. It says, Miss Inimini holds interview about crash. You suffered a very bad injury and had to be admitted to hospital, correct? Wait! What now? That's not me. Huh? I mean, like, this person has, like, the same name, but she's totally not me. Is that all you got? My name, Inimini, is, like, pretty common. No, I don't think so. What in the world are you babbling about? Your sister's name, Minimini, is in here too. Like, totally, wow, what a scary coincidence. I'm totally getting, like, goosebumps. What a bad liar. You think I'm going to let you get away with that? So, like, now what? Like, do you have something that totally said I was hospitalized? Is it the picture? Because it's it's photo of her driver's license. It's Director Harris, so maybe if I show her this, right? Let's try. Oh god, I lost 2 pieces of the bar. Okay. This is your proof. Like, what's the picture supposed to mean? I got this from the hospital where you were hospitalized at. Huh? So? There was a certain patient there. He's quite a fan. As a memento of your stay, he stole this. I have to say, this photo looks like you. That creepy fake director! Okay. Well, that's a reaction. Alright, one gone. Now, are you ready to tell me about the accident? Like, wait a sec. Okay, so like, I was in an accident, sure. But that's like, totally not related to this murder. You sure? Actually, it is. Look at this article. It says that one of the women died. Your sister? Question mark. Because I still think that you are Mimi. And that woman who died, who do you suppose they mean? Do you suppose the woman who died in that accident could be your sister, right? Take that! I believe it was your sister, Mimi Mighty. Mimi, you were riding in your sister's car while she drove. The two of you were together when your accident occurred, making it one and the same. And gone! Yay! Okay, I recovered the little bar thing. Alright, tell me about the traffic accident now. Yeah, I was riding in that car with my sister. We were, like, on our way home. I was riding in the passenger seat when I fell asleep. And then, it happened. At the time, I grabbed for my purse and escaped from the passenger side door. And your sister? I, couldn't do anything. The car was full of smoke. I couldn't see anything. Oh, I'm sorry. Dr. Gray, I feel bad for her. I still not sure if she's actually Innie, but I feel bad for her. Dr. Gray, did Dr. Gray really cause that accident by drugging your sister with sleeping pills? Like, he was totally out to get my sister. He totally did that to, pay my sister back. I wonder. This does give Innie a good reason to want to murder Dr. Gray. It seems simple, doesn't it? What do you mean? But it would be very hard to catch me. Actually, I'd say impossible. What? I think you get the picture. I'm going to serve you a slice of humble pie. I hope you enjoy it. What? What? Should I present something else? Should I? Because we broke her luck, right? Did she admit? Because she's like, oh, you can catch me. Maybe if I don't know where else to go. Can I try to find Pearl? I don't know what use can I have for Pearl, but maybe I can do something. Oh! Alright. Huh. Looks like something's up. Stop! Leave my mother alone! Oh, they're taking Morgan for questioning, right? Because she's going to be a witness. Ow! Hey, hold on, pal. Okay, pal? I'm not gonna hurt. Pearl, dear, it is perfectly alright. I will be out for a short while with this young man. Mother, please let me go too! No, you must stay here and protect the manor. But...
Oh, don't make that face! Hey, I'll tell you what!
Don't you show her the gun again, Gumshoe.
I'll show you something cool! Here, look! It's a real pistol!
Detective, do not upset me further. Gumshoe! God damn it! That's the second time already!
Sorry.
Gumshoe clearly has no idea how to deal with kids. He's like, yo, wanna see this? It's a real gun! Oh my god, Gumshoe. Poor Gumshoe, being dragged off by the ear like that by Morgan. Ow. Mother. Aw, Pearly. Tell me about your mom, I guess. Mother. This has never happened before. Pearls. Mr. Nick! I have a really bad feeling that I can't shake. I think something really bad is going to happen. Yeah. I'm scared. I'm really scared, Mr. Nick. Say something, Phoenix. Anything. I'm terrible at this. Maya? Oh, I know. You wanna go see Maya? Well, I mean, Maya is in detention, but like, maybe that would cheer her up. Mr. Nick, what about Mystic Maya? She'll be alright. I think I've got enough evidence. Mystic Maya, she must feel all alone. We can go visit her. Please, Mr. Nick, go visit her. Yeah, sure. You wanna come with me? Yeah, but I can't just leave you here all alone either. I'll be fine. Please, Mystic Maya needs you by her side. Her story is really piercing. Ugh. You sure you don't want to come? Like, I'm sure your mom would notice, right? If you leave for a couple hours. I'll go check up on Maya. Okay. Alright. Oh, you kept me waiting, Phoenix. Mia, I'm still angry with you. What the heck were those psyche logs? Mia! So, how are the preparations? I think I have enough evidence and information now. I think everything will be on your shoulders tomorrow. Whether Maya is found guilty or innocent is a heavy weight to bear. Yeah. If memory serves, Mia had a few psyche logs of her own. Oh, we're breaking those now. Okay. Mia, I'm ready to unlock the last piece of information I need now. Sure, I welcome you to try. Do you know you have psyche logs? Wait, huh? Should I start with the psyche logs or should I start talking to her? I think I'm starting with the psyche logs. So let's see if it works. So Mia, I'm still angry that you are hiding things from me. So come on, Phoenix. We don't have time to be looking at things like this. This is how it usually works. I show the Magatama and then the people get like the background goes like in negatives and fine. We need to find out everything we can for the trial tomorrow. Fine, I'll do it the long way, the murderer. Mia. Yes. Mia, you know something, don't you? About the real murderer, I mean. Yep. And there we go. 3 of them. Why do you think so? It's really trying at times to be able to see other people's secrets. It looks like it's time for you to explain your reasoning. Yeah, a battle of wits against Mia. Oof. Oof, indeed. Oh god. Alright. Oh, maybe I needed to get the log first, and then if I show the Magatama... Yeah. Alright, Mia. Let's see what you've got. I'm a little scared, but let's go. Alright, the murderer. Phoenix. You think I'm hiding information about someone from you? Isn't that right? Yes. Alright then. Tell me, who do you think I'm protecting? Morgan? I don't think she's protecting her I don't think she's trying to protect her like consciously. I think it's more like, oh, she's my aunt, she's part of my family, so I have to protect her. I think it's something like that. So you are protecting Morgan. Yeah. Morgan Fay, of course. There is no one else you would protect like this, Mia. Yep. Oh, that was easy. I thought I would get like 2 questions per log, but okay. Well done. But while the murder was being committed, my aunt was outside with everyone else. Which means she already had an alibi. That's true. Show me some evidence that would cast suspicion onto my aunt. Evidence. Wait, we found... Maybe it's this thing? Because we found this piece of Maya's clothes with blood on them, and it has blood, so this? Yeah. The proof is this piece of cloth. I found it in the incinerator near the winding way. It's the same material as Maya's costume, except for the splotch of blood. You mean it's from Maya's costume that she was wearing at the time of the murder? Yes. But when Maya was arrested, she was wearing her costume. That just means someone changed her clothes. Changed her clothes? But why? I don't know why. But there's only one person who could have done that. The one person who was taking care of Maya, my aunt. What's that look mean? Your argument is too flimsy. Huh? You have no proof that this piece of cloth is actually from Maya's costume. But this blood... And do you know whose blood that is at this point in time? You don't you? Do you? Do you have any proof that piece of cloth is from Maya's costume? Do I have proof? Well, the key, right? Because Pearl told me that the key and the piece of cloth was in the... They both were in the incinerator. She found both. So maybe... it's worth a try. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm on fire today. Now that I said that, I'm probably going to lose really miserably. I think this is the proof you're looking for. The key to the channeling chamber, huh? At the beginning of the channeling, Maya had possession of this key. And yet, somehow, it magically ended up in the incinerator in the center garden. You're right. And this is what Maya told me. While I was channeling, the key was sitting inside my sleeve. And both this key and the piece of cloth were found inside the incinerator. Yeah. Which means that this piece of cloth was a part of Maya's costume. It would certainly seem that way. Someone changed her into a different set of clothes. And then burned the costume she was wearing in the incinerator. There is only one person who could have done that. The one person who was taking care of Maya, my aunt. Exactly. Alright. 2 gone, one more to go. You did very well, Phoenix. Thank you. As long as you have those 2 pieces of evidence, you can cast suspicion on my aunt. However, like I said in the beginning, my aunt has an alibi. Yeah, she was with us the whole time. Here's my final question. You don't have to present solid proof of this for me. But I want to know, if my aunt is the culprit, then how did she commit the murder? How she did it, huh? I want to hear your thoughts. In order for my aunt to murder Dr. Gray, who or what did she need? An accomplice, right? She needed an accomplice, which could be Inimini, right? Because we know Inimini definitely has something against Gray, so she needed an accomplice, and that accomplice was Inimini. Inimini, she's the answer to the final question. Which means that my aunt and Inimini were in cahoots. Yep. Alright. Oh god. Alright, the murderer. Something's been bothering me all this time. This crime is something no normal person could carry out. The person would have to know a lot about Fay Manor and the village itself to do this. But Morgan already has an alibi. Yes, which is why I can't figure out how it was done. We can assume that Inimini is involved somehow. But we have one big problem on our hands. A problem? With what? We don't have a motive. The motive could be like what happened with Dr. Gray, right? Oh, Morgan. I mean, Morgan's motive would be that she is part of the Branch family and she's salty about it because she was supposed to be the next master. And now that she has Pearl, who happens to have a lot of spiritual power, she wants to get rid of the future master so that Pearl ascends as the next master. And we know just how much Pearl loves her mother. So Morgan could be planning to use Pearl as a puppet to get control of the Fae clan, right? And since that aligned with Inimini's motive, they both worked along each other, like along with the plan. They both planned this together. Why would Morgan want to kill Dr. Ray? Why would she have to? Also, we don't really know for sure that she was cooperating with Ini. No, but they could have found a common ground to be like, hey, so I want to kill this guy who wants to summon, channel a spirit, and you want to get rid of the next master, so how about we ask the next master to channel this spirit, and then we make her quote-unquote kill the doctor. She gets locked up in jail, and you get rid of her, and you can make your daughter ascend as the next master, and I get rid of Dr. Gray. I think that's what happened. Mia doesn't have a clue either, huh? Then there's only one possibility. Huh? Think about it, Phoenix. Why would my aunt do something like this? For Pearl? And why would she do it in such an underhanded fashion? Because Mother, she is the one who holds the key to this. Mother? Whose? Mine? No, Phoenix, you stupid dumbass. Don't be silly. Mine, of course, Misty Faye. Mia and Maya's mother. Why would she bring her up now? Phoenix, you're slow. Now then, looks like we've gathered everything we could. All we have to do is win tomorrow. Everything will become apparent then. Right, Chief. We won't lose. Wait, I didn't get to talk to her about the other things. Oh no! Maybe I should... Oh my god, I did a stupid. I should have talked to her about the other two things. God damn it. Or maybe, okay. Maybe the other two things weren't so important and... Like... I feel stupid now. Maybe I should have talked to her about the other things before I start the psychologue thing. Alright. Trial time. Here we go. Oh god, I'm kinda scared now. Alright, June 22nd, 9:51 AM, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Nick? Yeah? Did you know that Mom Karma's daughter is only 18, just like me? Yeah, why? I was just thinking about how strong she is. I mean, she's been in Germany all this time all by herself, and she's so grown up. Oh, Maya. Oh, Maya, sweet, innocent Maya. You have no idea. Yeah, and I'm sure she felt a lot of pressure from her father's reputation. And then you look at me and, well, I'm the daughter of the master, but I'm still just a little girl. And on top of that, I'm the suspect in a murder trial. You just have really bad luck. But I think you're really strong too, Maya, for all you've gone through. Tell her out loud, Phoenix. Boost her confidence a little bit. Come on. Good morning. The two of you look like you're doing well today. I'm happy for you. We don't look well at all, Pearl, sweetie. We're not looking so hot right now. Hey, morning, Pearly. You'll be safe today, Mystic Maya. Huh? What do you mean? My mother is coming today to show her support. Yeah, that's right, Pearly. Hey, Pearls. Yes, Mr. Nick? Do you think you could do me a big favor? Could you channel Mia today too? Huh? I was sort of hoping to sit in the audience today and watch. Oh, I get it. I get what Phoenix is trying to do. It's not that Phoenix is asking for Mia, like he wants Mia for help. No, he's asking Pearl to channel Mia because he doesn't want Pearl to see like the truth about her mom. Basically, Phoenix is protecting her. Oh, that's so cute. Please, it's very important to me. I don't feel confident enough without her help. Phoenix, don't say that. Maybe say, oh, it's for the sake of Maya's trial. Like, I really need her support here. Mr. Nick, that's enough. You can't show weakness in front of the person you love. Pearly, not this again. Please, could you do this for us, Pearls? Alright, I'll do it. I'll do it for Mystic Maya's sake. See you later then. I'll leave you to your alone time. Oh, Phoenix is just trying to protect her. Thank goodness. Nick? This way? This way, Pearls won't be able to see today's trial. What do you mean? What's going on? Yeah, well, you see, we're probably getting your aunt thrown into jail. Alright, June 22nd, 10 AM, District Court, courtroom number 2. Alright. Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Let's start already. Mr. Phoenix Wright, I look forward to tonight's news with great joy. The image of your defeated face will be transmitted all over the world. All over the world, huh? Sounds like you made quite a name for yourself, Phoenix. Don't be foolish, you foolish fool wearing the foolish clothes. Foolish clothes. The famous one is me. I'm the prodigy who has never lost a case since becoming a prosecutor 5 years ago. Naturally, the world's eyes are on me as I conduct my first trial in this country. Haha, that's nice, Miss Montgomery. Huh, glad to see you're in such good spirits today, Miss Faye. Oh, Francisca, that was... Oh, God. You're worse than Edgeworth. Your jokes are worse than Edgeworth's. It's true what they say. Women really are scary when they fight. Oh, dude, you haven't seen Mia actually angry. Oh, no. Oh, you'll be surprised. Now then, a very interesting theory was presented during yesterday's session. That the defendant could have left the channeling chamber, correct? Yes. And this key is proof of that. This key, the only key to the channeling chamber, was not where it should have been. Your Honor, I would like to say one thing before we begin. Alright, let's hear it. The prosecution has determined that from the time of the murder to the time of arrest, the defendant did indeed leave the room at one point. What? What are you trying to do now, Francisca? But, Miss Montgomery, then how do you explain this picture? Are you saying then that the person in this picture is not the defendant? I never said that wasn't the defendant. Then what is the meaning of this? All I am saying is that Maya Fey, after killing the victim, exited the room. And I believe that is when she dropped this key. Can you substantiate your claim? Isn't that what I'm here for? The prosecution would like to call the defendant's aunt, Morgan Fay, to the stand. Just as I suspected, Aunt Morgan. Poor Mia, she seemed really torn by this. I mean, that's her family. Alright, witness, name and occupation. My name is Morgan Fay, and I am a spirit medium, in a manner of speaking. I'm sorry, but what do you mean, in a manner of speaking? Ah! I don't think anyone really cares. Now then, after the murder took place, you kept watch over the defendant, correct? Yes, that is correct. I performed the spirit severing technique of Mystic Mayate and Mystic Mayaden. Spirit severing technique? A technique to remove a spirit from a body and send it back to the other world, that is. Yes, that is... Ooh! You, be quiet! Now, witness. Something happened while you were performing this technique, correct? Yes, that is correct. Huh, what in the world could have... Mystic Maya, she escaped from the room. What are you guys trying to do? What? And here we come to the heart of the matter. God. The Von Karma accent is really difficult to do. Maya Fey, while in a possessed state, managed to escape from the channeling chamber. Order! Miss Fey, please testify to this court what happened during that time. Your Honor, I will try my best. I think someone just upped the ante on this trial. Yeah. Morgan's voice and Mia's voice are going to get a bit difficult to tell apart because basically Morgan's voice is Mia's voice but slightly deeper. Ah, God. Maya's escape. After we heard the gunshots, those two broke. Maybe if I make like a fancy accent, something like this, because that's how Morgan speaks. After we heard the gunshots, those two broke the door open and entered the chamber. I requested that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the police. A pistol was hanging from Mystic Maya's hand and she was in a daze. Then, quite suddenly, she thrusted me away from herself and escaped from the room. With great strength, she hit the base of my neck and I fainted for a short while. I am afraid I have no knowledge of where she went after that. I guess I should just press, because I don't know if I have anything to prove, like, contradictions. Why have you hidden this until now? I did not wish to cause more trouble for Mystic Maya. However, I must correct falsities when they arise. That's right. She's simply correcting a falsity, Mr. Phoenix, right? Why is she making it a point to take a stab at me? Never mind. Alright. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. My aunt is a very smart and sly person. It's going to be hard for us to find a crack in her testimony. I don't think I have, like, anything to present. Maybe... Well, maybe I'll just press... I saw some things that were probably weird. Okay, so alright, let's see how it goes. Alright. After we heard the gunshots, those two broke the door open and entered the chamber. We already know this is Phoenix and Laura, so... no. Maybe here? Was it really necessary to have two people do something so simple as call the police? If there was a possibility of escape, then one of us should have stayed behind. Yes, that is a very good point. She did it to get rid of witnesses. At that time, I myself was a little confused. On top of which, there was another... Another what, madam? Oh, it's nothing. No need to concern yourself. I want to hear the end of that sentence. Question further. There was another reason you wanted both of us out of that room, wasn't there? You must testify. Why did you chase us out of the room? I simply did not wish for there to be more victims. The lives of both the good sir and that camera woman might be in danger, is what I thought to myself. You're pretending to be a really nice old lady, so that the people in the gallery are like, oh, that poor woman. Well, that was very noble of you, Miss Faye. This is bad. Now people have a good impression of her and a bad one of us. Looks like she caught us napping. That's my aunt for you. Man, the Faye genes are insane. You get like really beautiful women like Mia and like really witty as well, Mia, Maya, and Morgan. I wonder if Misty was like beautiful, smart, witty, and like cunning. Man, those quality fake genes, I guess. Are you satisfied now, Mr. Wright? Miss Faye, please continue. Pistol was hanging from Mystic Maya's hand and she was in a daze. Hold it. During an investigation, you stated that you struck the defendant on the head. And this strike caused Maya to lose consciousness. Do you stand by this statement? I'm afraid I don't. The statement I gave you was a lie. Huh? But why would you lie about something like that? It is very painful for me to say this, however.
Objection!
The witness was lying to cover for the defendant. She was covering for Maya? Nah, I don't think so. Question further. So, you were covering for the defendant? Well, yes, it was only later that I was informed of what had occurred. That the renegade mystic Maya had done something very unexpected. Something unexpected? What, pray tell, did she... Oh! This witness didn't and couldn't have seen what happened. If you want to know what this unexpected thing was, there is always later. Yes, very well. Why does it suddenly feel like there's a rock in the pit of my stomach? Now, witness, continue with what happened. Then, quite suddenly, she thrusted me away from herself and escaped from the room. Hold it! Was it really that easy for her to escape from you? I'm ashamed to admit to such a thing. However, yes. But you are physically larger and stronger than the defendant. There's no way that she could have escaped from you so easily.
Objection!
Have you forgotten already, Mr. Phoenix Wright? What about this picture? Remember that at the time, the defendant was not physically Maya Fey. Growing old is such a mysterious thing. Trust me, I know firsthand. Yeah, we never know how old is Mr. Judge. Basically, Mystic Maya's body was still that of the nurse she had called. But if she had run away, wouldn't you have had given chase right away? Well, yes, I would have. However, with great strength, she hit the base of my neck and I fainted for a short while. I'm afraid I have no knowledge of where she went after that. Maybe here?
Hold it!
Is that because you were unconscious? Why, yes. Great. Well, now what? Question further. So, while you were unconscious, you have absolutely no idea where the defendant went. I would think that's obvious, good sir. If that's true, then how can you know for sure that the defendant left the channeling chamber at all? Now that you mention it, I have to wonder myself. It's true that this witness is not able to confirm this. But the keyword here is this witness. You're calling Innie, right? What do you mean by that? Oh, she's calling Innie, okay. It means she has another witness up her sleeve. That's why. It looks like Miss Von Karma is ready to move on to her next witness. That's enough! From what I can tell, there is nothing wrong with this witness's testimony. And from what she has said, we can establish that Maya Fey did leave the chamber. I hope this isn't going to come back and bite us in the butt. Oh, it probably will. Now, let's take the next logical step and ask. Where did the defendant go after leaving the channeling chamber? Yes. That is exactly... Oh! Be quiet, you! Now then, what the escapee had done was she had gone to speak with a certain person. Oh, I didn't roll my R's. My bad. She went to speak with someone? Who was it? The prosecution calls Miss Inimini, who was sleeping in the side room at the time. Inimini? I think you can see where this is headed. Yeah, I think I know. Witness, name and occupation. Okay, so my name is like Inimini. I'm like researching like parapsychology stuff at the university. What is this parapsychology? Let's see. It's like, I guess most people call it occult stuff. Even if that's what most people call it, I can say I understand what that means. Then I suggest you go home and research it yourself. Yes, sir. Now then, Miss Miney. After the murder took place, you spoke with the defendant, Maya Fay. Is this correct? Like, I guess. If that's the case, then let's hear your testimony. That is all right, isn't it, Your Honor? Yes, sir. For the love of all things good, Your Honor, have some spine, for my sake. Okay, let's see. After the murder. Like, when the channeling started, I was like sleeping in the side room. Like, a little later, someone came into the room like really suddenly. It was like, oh my god, totally my sister. I like hadn't seen her in like so long. I was so happy in like a sad way. My sister, she like told me something like totally terrible. Now hold your horses, young lady. You're saying the person that entered was your sister? Don't you mean the defendant, Maya Fay? Really now, Your Honor. Maya Fay was still in the middle of channeling at that time. Are you saying that the spirit was the spirit of the witness's sister? Yes, Mimi Miney. She was a nurse in at Dr. Gray's clinic. Oh, well, this is... Witness? Like, yeah? In your testimony, you mentioned a terrible thing. Why don't you tell the court what this terrible thing was? I'm sure we'd love to hear about it. Like, do I totally, like, really have to? Of course. Miss Miney, please. My sister, like, this is what she said to me. That was no accident. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Ini? She took her revenge. Are you sure that's what she said? Yes. There, are you satisfied, Your Honor? I still can't believe it. I can't believe that a spirit would go so far as to use a medium to get revenge. It is a bit hard to swallow. However, all the evidence and testimonies point to this as the truth. The end. I still have to cross-examine her. What do you think, Mr. Wright? It certainly seems like all the loose ends are accounted for. I exercise my right to cross-examine her. This testimony just now, was it all made up? Was it just one huge lie? Of course it was, Phoenix. Mia, what do you mean? It's well constructed, but that's all it is. But even the most well-spun lies can be undone. We can do it, Phoenix. Let's find that one loose thread and unwind this tapestry of lies. I guess I press things Your Honor, there is room for doubt, so the defense will cross-examine this witness. We believe that our cross-examination will reveal the real truth behind this murder. Yet again, the foolish fool spouts out more foolishly foolish trouble. I wonder if you'll make this one more entertaining than the last. Okay. Maybe... I think I know where to press. Like when the channel is started, I was like sleeping in the side room. Like a little later, someone came into the room. Like I hadn't seen her in so long. I was so happy, like a sad way. Hold it? You were happy in a sad way? Yeah, like, I mean, it was my sister. But wouldn't most people react here with surprise at seeing a dead loved one alive again? But like, maybe if I was, like, someone who didn't know about, like, the occult. But I, like, know all about the Korean channeling technique. The point here is the witness immediately recognized that it was her sister. Yeah, like, what she said. Should I drop this line of questioning? No. Question further. So you really didn't think anything strange of the whole encounter? No. Like, there wasn't any reason for me to, like, think anything was strange. But... Ow! Don't keep badgering her! You know the phrase objection? Could you try using that once in a while? Mr. Wright. This question of what the witness felt when she saw her sister. Is it really that important? Oh, it's nothing. It is very important. Yeah. It is very important. Although I haven't quite figured out what it is yet, but I got to bluff for now and make it seem like I know what I'm talking about. The old Phoenix Wright way. Alright, Mr. Wright. Miss Miney, please amend your testimony. Like, okay, I'm like totally cool with that. In his voice is so fun too, like, so silly. I wasn't like, oh, I think this is new. I wasn't like scared at all, and like her costume looked totally like normal. Huh. Normal? Wait a second, wait. Which one was it? It was one of these pictures. No, it's not this one. It was... Okay. Normal, you say. Normal, except for the big ass, like, stain of blood, like, very front. This has to be it. Oh, okay. That was a very well spun lie, Miss Zinni. What are you blabbering about this time, Mr. Phoenix Wright? It's well constructed, but that's all it is. You're taking me as words. Stealing my lines now, are we, Phoenix? Miss Miney, may I remind you of what you said? You said that there was nothing strange about your sister's appearance. Like, yeah, and? But I don't think that's what you were thinking at all. Take a look at this picture. This is a picture of the sister you met. I would think that even you would be surprised if someone appeared before you like this. The blood spray! Sorry. Miss Miney, why did you not include the blood you saw in your testimony? If you were really testifying and not lying, you would have noted it right off the bat. Order! Miss Miney, what is the meaning of this? Miss Miney? I'm thinking! Don't interrupt me! Oh, that... And what are you stammering about, Your Honor? Well, that witness. Her personality did a complete 180 there. Oh, don't tell me. Oh, is my theory actually correct? Oh, okay. If this actually what I'm thinking, if it's actually the theory I made up, oh my god. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Lots of people do that when they get on the stand though. First of all, calm yourself, witness. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to snap. Now, hurry up with the testimony. If you please. The judge still looks a little shaken up. A lot of hell he's going to be. Yeah. Alright, after the murder, part 2. The siren was kinda dark, you know? So the costume is purple, right? The blood totally blend right in. And I persuaded my sister it wasn't right to do something like that. And then I took my sister to the channeling chamber. Yes, now I see. And you have given us a clear reason for why you didn't notice the blood. You think? Thanks, Gramps. Are you satisfied, Mr. Wright? I think you can take a wild guess from the face that he's making. Alright, I guess not. Very well, you may question the witness. Maybe if I press when she says that she persuaded her? Persuade my sister wasn't right to do something like that. Maybe here? And what was your sister, Miss Mimi Miney, at the time? Well, she was totally flipped out because she just shot Dr. Gray. But I think she knew. She said she did something really bad. And she said she wanted to go with me to apologize to Miss Morgan. Did Mimi's spirit really say all that to you? Yeah. Oh my god, it just hit me! Okay, so, this is my theory, okay? That this is actually Mimi and not Ini. If Maya wanted to channel Ini, she wouldn't have been able because Mimi, sorry. Mimi is not dead. And we know that you can't channel people who are alive. So Maya would have she could have found out about that. And she would be holy crap, what is going on? So they had to find a way to get rid of Maya so that the murder was committed. Because again, I have really strong suspicions that this girl is not Ini but Mimi. Maybe that's what's going on. And then I took my sister to the channeling chamber. Hold it? Was your sister calm by that time? I guess so. I guess maybe taking her attention, Dr. Gray, made her feel a lot better. I'd like to feel a lot better too, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The sooner the better. She says with her whip already. Yep. And Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know. May I ask you one more thing, Miss Miney? Sure. Was there anything you found strange, unusual, or just out of place? Something out of place. Like, when do you mean? When you were in the side room, we're going to the crime scene, arrived at the crime scene. Oh! Pearl! When you were going to the crime scene. I'm talking about where you were going to the channeling chamber, of course. No, nothing strange. Oh, but that's a contradiction, because we know Pearl was there, fixing the urn that she broke with her ball. She answered rather quickly. No what? Press harder. Think harder. I know you can remember something. I, totally can't. That's not good enough. You have to explain yourself clearly to this court. Do you think, Mr. Wright, that whether or not there was something odd on the way to the channeling chamber is all that important? It is. It is very important. Yes, because it is very important. Not that I know where I'm going with this. No, it's Pearl, right? Very well. Miss Mighty, if you will, please include a statement about this in your testimony. I don't get why, but okay. I didn't see anyone on the way to the channeling chamber. Well, that's not possible, because there was someone there. Someone named Pearl Fay. You say that you didn't see anyone on the way to the channeling chamber. However, that is impossible. What do you mean? I'd like to introduce someone to you. This is Miss Morgan Fay's daughter, Pearl Fay. Interesting, you have a semi-intelligent look on your face. So, what about this child? It just so happens that at the time of the murder, Pearl was playing in the center garden. The garden? Yep. Which means anyone walking through the area would have to have seen her. So, Miss Miney, what do you have to say to that? Ah! As the court can see, she's a bit of an airhead. Understatement of the century. Okay. Also, she was leading her sister at the time. Do you honestly think she would have noticed a simple child playing? Preposterous! It's not preposterous, and I can prove it. What sort of foolish? There is no way someone walking out the winding way could not have noticed Pearl. Because she was fixing the urn. This urn is my proof. An old cracked claybot? What is that going to prove? Do you know why it's cracked? It's because Pearl broke it, that's why. She broke the urn. Yeah! Why do I feel like you're about to ruin my beautiful day? Because I am going to ruin your day. This urn was broken around the time the channeling started. Ah! And Pearl was the one who put it back together, while sitting right in the middle of the winding way. Yep. What? Miss Miney. Pearl was there in the winding way at the time. She was hard at work, putting the pieces of the urn back together, you see. If you couldn't see her that while you were while you were working, I have to declare you legally blind. I think I have sufficiently proven one thing, Miss Miney. You are a masterful liar. Ah! Mr. Wright, you need to watch that what you say. The one who needs to watch what she's saying is the witness. So, Miss Miney, tell us the truth. About what? Oh, that sounded a bit like Francisca. About what? About where you really were at the time of the murder, of course. The witness just testified about that. That's right. I was like sleeping in the side room. Can I really believe her? Was she really sleeping in the side room? Nah, no, I don't think so. Like, yeah, I guess so. There's no way. Your license here. What do you... The witness said that during the actual murder, she was asleep on the side room. And I said that's not possible, because there is clearly a contradiction here. A contradiction? Where is this contradiction? Is in her testimony just now? Is in the evidence? Help me, Mia! No. It's in the testimony. It's fine, we can do it. Earlier in your testimony, Miss Miney, you made the following statement. And like, Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know? It's true that at the time, both myself and Miss Hart were not there. We had gone to call the police. So, like, what does that like have to do with anything? It's very simple. Miss Miney, how did you know that fact? How? I could see that Miss Fay was the only person in the channeling chamber. However, someone who was asleep in the side room could not have known that. Which means, Miss Miney, you did in fact go to the channeling chamber. But you didn't go there by way of the winding way. Ah! But look at the manor guide map. If one were to go between the side room and the channeling chamber, one would have to use the winding way. Yes, Your Honor. But what if Innie was already in the channeling chamber? What if she was inside? Like just, I don't know, hiding or something. Yes, that's right, Your Honor. Which is why I asked this very important question. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Miss Miney, please answer the question. Oh, you're back to smiling. Okay, you definitely had an idea. Don't ask a question of a baseless assumption, if you please. What now, Francisca? Well, I suppose since you put it on the table, Mr. Phoenix, right? You might as well answer the question for us. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? In the channeling chamber. Now's your chance, Phoenix. Yeah. The only person who could have killed Dr. Gray was Innie Miney. So now is the time to prove it. Alright. Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear your answer. Where was the witness when the murder took place? She was... right here, right? Miss Miney was here, of course. Well, but that's the channeling chamber. Isn't that the crime scene? Yes. That's right. Miss Miney was at the scene of the crime. Yes. Order! That's why that is. Whoa! Mr. Phoenix Wright, have you lost your mind? Yesterday's testimony established that only the victim and the defendant were in the chamber when the channeling started. Yes, that is correct. Please explain yourself, Mr. Wright. Simple. Miss Innie Miney was hiding at the scene of the crime. I was hiding? Where? Like, where was I hiding? Oh, you were hiding around here. Here, of course. Behind the folding screen? Ah! Don't make me say this again. I recall yesterday's testimony. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind the folding screen. You see, you stupid jerk. Quit being so quick to pin it on me, slime ball. No, Miss Miney. One so young as you shouldn't be saying, "Shut it, Grams," as if you know exactly how old I am. What? Well, that's really suspicious. Huh. Oh, I'm sorry. Looks like the pipe's about to burst. Guess I should help it along. Sorry. Oh, you look cocky. The witness was hiding behind the folding screen with the help of this. The box, right? Because now we know that a person can fit inside. Miss Miney, how you were able to hide yourself at the scene of the crime is very simple. You were hiding inside this box. Ah! That tiny little box, no person could fit in that. No, we know that someone can fit in there. We saw Laura hiding there. Sorry, but your theory has already been disproved. Laura disproved you when she was hiding from me in it. But that clothing box was in the side room, right? Which means it has nothing to do with the murder at all. You sure, Francisca? You sure? That's right. Sorry. That's right. I was sleeping there, so I should know. That clothing box was there in the side room the whole time. Mr. Wright. Do you think you can prove where the clothing box was at the time of the crime? No, I can't. Yes, I can with some evidence. Oh, yeah, I can. The box itself, right? Yeah. Okay. I should present the box again, I guess. And now, I present the piece of evidence that will prove this clothing box was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. The box itself. Take a look at this clothing box. You're so stupid. And is there any sort of evidence in an old thing? This is... what on earth? Oh! I don't have time for you to sit there surprised. Hurry up and say that already. There's a hole. About 8 inches off the ground. A hole about 8 inches off the ground. Where have we heard that before? The folding screen! It had a hole at the same height! That's right. I hope he has opened your eyes to what happened. At the time of the shooting, the clothing box was sitting behind the folding screen. Which is why the bullet from the pistol hit both the box and the folding screen. It went through the screen and then into the box. Ugh! Miss Miney, you were hiding behind the folding screen, waiting for your chance. Yes, for your chance to kill Dr. Gray. Ah! Order! So what you're saying... Then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, what about this picture? Are you saying that the person in this photo is Miss Edie Miney? That is exactly what I'm saying. Miss Edie Miney, you were hiding inside this clothing box all along. And you wore a medium's costume to masquerade as Maya Fey. To masquerade as Maya Fey? She had it planned from the very beginning. She would kill Dr. Gray and pin the blame of on my client. No, stop! I can't stand to listen to any more of this foolishness. If that's the case, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I have a proposition. This whole idea that the witness moved the clothing box to the crime scene, pretended to be the defendant, killed the victim, and then fled the scene of the crime. impossible for one person to do all by herself. I know. We were talking now about with I forgot the name. Accomplices not so long ago. Francisca, it's not possible. For just one person, I mean. It really is impossible. For one person to do all the preparations, that is. Ow! Need I remind you, the fool received no mercy. Wait! Miss Von Karma, you said it was not possible for one person, correct? You can't be serious! I mean, look at her reaction too. Miss Miney, you had an accomplice. Morgan. God, this person! If it wasn't someone for Crime Village, you couldn't have gotten the costume. And if it wasn't someone from the Fey household, you wouldn't have that box to use. Morgan Fey! Isn't that the wonderful lady witness we had earlier? Wonderful? What do you have to say to this, Miss Miney? You shot Dr. Wright with your own 2 hands. Do you deny it? Well? I think this is what really happened. The murderer had planted herself at the scene of the crime long beforehand. Yeah? Dressed in a medium's costume and wearing a wig, she pretended to be the defendant. And then the channeling started. The murderer crept silently towards the other 2, both of whom had their eyes closed. First, she drugged Maya Fey with a strong sleeping agent. Then, she stabbed Dr. Gray with a knife. Next, she hid my client inside a clothing box. She did that so she could take Maya's place and frame her for the crime. But that's when something unexpected happened. Unexpected? Yes. Bang. Dr. Gray was actually not yet dead. With the last of his strength, he fired a shot at his attacker. And that's why the hole in the folding screen was so low to the ground. The murderer then took the gun from Dr. Gray and... bang. Yeah. After that, you and the other lady thought to break into the room. Yes, a gunshot is certainly something you wouldn't expect to hear. Which is why, upon hearing the shots, we forced our way into the channeling chamber. Yep. Miss Miney, she immediately covered her own costume with blood. And pretended to be Maya Fey. But that sort of deception would have been easy to see through. Which is precisely what Miss Morgan Fey chased us out. Yeah. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. Hurry, before there are more victims here. What is one supposed to say? This is the real truth behind this murder. Uh-huh. Well? Huh. Who is that? Laughing at a time like this? Ah! Oh, just simple-minded fools. I'm sorry, are you still, by chance, evolving? What is this time? Miss Von Karma, surely. Of course it was me. Oh, I thought it was Hini. I should have like, oh, or something like that. Whoops. Do you really think someone with of Von Karma blood would lose due to something this petty? What in the world? What now, Francisca? Mr. Phoenix Wright, your argument is flawed in one very crucial area. And that is, if this witness is the real murderer, why would she go through all this trouble? Huh? Working together with a medium, pretending to be one, putting on this whole act. What reason would she have to do such foolish things? Well, that's yeah, that's right. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Oh, and one other thing. Why would Miss Inimini want to kill Dr. Gray? Where is her motive? Oh, God. Rolling the R's is getting like really... Maybe I should tone down the Von Karma accent a little bit. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to say too. Yeah, motive. I don't have a motive. Motive. That's... I can't say she has no motive here. I have to think of a motive now. What is her reason for wanting Dr. Gray dead? The accident, right? The reason you wanted Dr. Wright dead is this. Is it the first one or the second one? I guess we go with this. Ha! Just as I thought, you bored me with your silly answers, Phoenix Wright. Now you're going to call me by my full name as well? Just great. Not even she is calling me by my full name. You think I did this to get revenge for my sister's death? Yes and no. Because I still think you are Mimi. And I'm pretty sure you have something against Dr. Gray. You know, if you are Mimi, then you have an even bigger motive to hate Dr. Gray. Yes! Because through that accident, you suffered a lot of hurt and pain yourself. Don't be stupid. No one has proof that Dr. Gray drugged my sister, right? And you want to say I wanted to take revenge based on nothing? What do you mean by that? Senile, stupid Grams. God. I'm going to explain, so please listen, okay? Testimony? It's been over half a year since I was discharged from the hospital. If I wanted revenge, then I wouldn't have waited this long. Oh man, besides, the guy that thought of spiriting was Dr. Gray. It was a total coincidence that he asked me about it, you know? She's back to her airhead persona. However, you see, ouch! Pathetic, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Maybe I should tone down the R's. You failed to support your own theory. Theory. What did I say? Theory. Theory. The end. I think we have our answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. No, you do, Mr. Judge. What Miss Miney has stated is very true. The revenge plan is overly complicated and she has no motive in the first place. Furthermore, there is no reason for Miss Morgan Fay to cooperate with this plot. You don't even have any truly decisive pieces of evidence to demonstrate your point. Dusk, so many faults, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You should really learn your own praise. What happened? I thought I had her for sure. See, it's just as I told you. I hope you like your slice of humble pie. Very well. I now conclude the cross-examination of Miss Eeny Meeny. Hold it! Oh my god. Who was it? Oh, Mia, thank God. Hold it! Your Honor, please allow the defense one more minute. All right. You can't lose here. Have faith in yourself, Phoenix. Mia? Yes, it does sound like a ridiculously messed up plan for a murder. But, you know, regardless, that girl trained for this crime. Really? Listen, Phoenix. Everything happens for a reason. There is a reason for why she had to kill Dr. Gray. And it's also the reason she had no choice but to kill him in this fashion. Because if Maya tried to summon the spirit, she wouldn't have been able. And Dr. Gray would realize, oh crap, the nurse is alive. Time is up, Mr. Wright. Your final answer, please. If you want to say that you can prove Miss Miney had a motive, then why did she kill the victim in this way? Can't you provide the reason? Can I really do this? Yes, I can. No, I can. Yes, I can. I am not totally confident here, but I know that I must press on no matter what. That's right, Phoenix. Only you can do this now. I will show and substantiate the fact that Miss Miney had a motive. Hahaha, too bad. You're too late. My cross-examination has already ended after all. Ah! Ew! Interesting. I'll let you have your chance, Mr. Phoenix, right? What? You're supposed to be on my side. Aye! Avon Karma only cares about the perfect win. As long as you have the will to fight, I will knock you down, Mr. Phoenix, right? Okay. And I don't care if you are my witness, so help me, I will throw you out of my way. No way! Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. We will continue the cross-examination after we reconvene. Hey, what a sec! Oh. No. I'm finishing this video. I'm finishing the case. Because I'm pretty sure this is the last trial, so... Let's go. Alright. Moving on. I guess she will be testifying again, so... What I don't know what I should do. Okay, June 22nd, 4 p.m. and District Court Defendant Lobby number 3. Is it really true about my aunt? I'm afraid so, Maya. There is no way Innie could have killed Dr. Gray by herself. And under the circumstances, there's no one else other than your aunt, Morgan. That's terrible. Why would my aunt? Everything is going just as I predicted. Oh, everything is going just as I predicted, Mr. Phoenix, right? Hi, Francisca. Miss Von Karma! Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to take revenge on Nick? Nick had nothing to do with what happened to your dad. Don't you have something better to be worrying about? Say, your own situation? Looking down at me even though we're the same age. Are you done yet? You've caused me enough pain and suffering. Not yet. My goal is to defeat you and let the whole world know of your defeat. But even if you do that, it won't bring your father back. Whatever. In the meantime, let's bring this match to its conclusion. And then we'll know who the real winner is. Alright. Honey, you've got a big storm coming. Well, we know this is like still the trial, so... Alright. Let's hear Miss Miney out. court will now reconvene. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? Can you prove Miss Inimini had a motive? I can, yes, I can. Yes, I believe I can. Inimini and Dr. Wright have only one point of connection, and that is the car accident 1 year ago. The motive I'm looking for must be there. Miss Miney, please testify to this court about your car accident last year. Huh? I thought you wanted to ask about my motive. I don't see the point in bringing up the past. Miss Miney, if you please. Okay, I totally don't think it'll do any good, but... Alright, last year's accident. That was last year in May. Something really bad had happened at my sister's clinic around then. And the night of the accident, my sis was totally tired when she was driving. I was totally pooped too, so I fell asleep in the passenger seat. I woke up because of a jolt and it was a sea of flames around me. I opened the door and got away. I think I've heard of this incident. It was all the talk on the tabloid show day after day last year. Yes, and there was talk about Dr. Gray drugging your sister? No, those were merely rumors, totally baseless gossip. Yes, Mr. Wright, you may question the witness. Right now, it's impossible to prove that Dr. Gray did in fact drug Miss Miney's sister. Yeah, which means I'll have to work this from another angle. Alright. Let's see. Something really bad had happened at my sister's clinic around then. Maybe this here? Hold it? She was totally tired? You mean exhausted? She had to talk to the police and was being investigated every day. It was a totally terrible situation. It's no wonder then that the car accident happened, huh? Press harder, let her be. No. Press harder. So then, why didn't you ask to switch places? Huh? What are you talking about? I meant switch drivers. If your sister was so tired, then you should have switched with her. True. But I don't have a driver's license. Oh? You don't? Then what is this? Oh, I got you. This is news to me. I was not aware you didn't have your license, Miss Miney. Miss Miney, please amend your testimony. Okay, anyway. I was totally pooped, so I fell asleep in the passenger seat. I woke up because I jolt, there was a sea of flames around me. I opened the door. Alright, I didn't have my license, so I couldn't take over driving for her. You didn't have your license, you say? Then I wonder, what is this?
Objection!
Miss Miney, that was a lame lie just now. What do you mean? I know you had a license back then. This is a photo you took of for the express purpose of getting a driver's license. What is the meaning of this, Miss Miney? That's right. Yeah, I had a license, but I didn't get it until after the accident. No, you had it. You had it at the time of the accident. Director Hori, or the guy pretending to be him anyway, said so. What are you talking about? That prepared fake clinic the director? Yes, that prepared fake clinic director. And how did you... Ouch! He said like, how did you know he was a pervert? No one cares. Witness, when did you receive your driver's license? Like last November. What? November? The accident happened last May. That's half a year lapse in time, Mr. Phoenix, right? What in the... That's what happened, Mr. Wright. At the time of the accident, Miss Miney did not have her driver's license. Ow! Cry and my whip will accommodate. Anyway, without a license, the witness and her sister could not have switched drivers. I'm not sure. Oh, what happened to my video? Hello? Hello, game? Oh god. Give me a second, everyone. Okay. I have no idea what happened. It has to be obvious. Like, even if I had my license... Wait. What the hell is going on? Hello? Alright guys, let me see. Like, I don't think my sis would have let me drive. I don't know what was that. Okay. Huh. Ow! Don't you stand there humming to yourself. What you do, Mia? With the whip and the pain and the ow! Wait. She with me? But she doesn't have a... Eh? Oh, maybe she just slapped me. Miss Miney, why do you think you would not have been allowed to drive anyway? That's because... Yeah? I think the situation called for a more detailed testimony. Miss Miney, if you please. Like, how annoying. Oops, like, sorry, didn't mean to be mean. Alright, let's see. I wouldn't be allowed. Huh. Like, around that time, I was like really close to getting my license. My sis was like this totally big fan of cars and like really valued them. She like had just gotten this really shiny bright red sports car. She like would say things like, no way am I letting a noob drive my car. So like, that's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night too. Oh, I see. A bright red car for sports. No, not for sports, Your Honor. Now then, the defense may question the witness. I'm not terribly knowledgeable about cars, but... Alright. Like around that time, I was like really close to getting my license. My sis was like totally fun. Maybe this? It was a new car? Yeah! She had like just gotten it. It was like from the UK. The UK. Were those her boyfriend's initials? Your Honor, what the hell? And it was like a real special model. I added a like even if it wasn't there. Oh my god, I'm slowly turning into Miney. Oh god. She had waited for like a whole year for it to arrive. I guess her love for cars could be the obvious next topic. Press harder, let her be. Harder? I really don't know anything about cars, but I had a feeling this was bound to come up. Your Honor. Yes. Please have the witness append what she just said to her testimony. You mean the part about it being a special import car? Yes. Oh, well, if you like cars that much, then... That's not my point. Though, to be honest, I don't know what the point is either. Miss Miley, would you please fix your testimony? Sure, whatever. My sis' new car was like a totally special model from England. Do I have anything? Maybe something here? Then there was this crash. I don't remember anything else. Wait! I don't know, maybe something about this? Maybe this? I don't know. Worth a shot. Oh! Miss Miney. Do you remember this article? Huh? It's an article about the accident. You had said this in it. But I opened the right door and like got out. Or maybe I should do a Phoenix impression of Miney. But I opened the right door and like got out. That's correct, isn't it? Oh yeah! Well, I mean, I don't know much about cars, but aren't cars from the UK like they have the wheel to the opposite side that US cars? Like, why are you suddenly asking me about that? Your Honor, which side is the passenger seat? The left or the right? Well, it's on the right side, of course, because the driver's on the left side. That would be if it were an American car, but it would be the opposite in a British car. Oh, I know where we're going. Opposite. The two of them were riding in a British car. In that case, the passenger side would be the left side. Ah! Oh, Francisca just realized. What do you mean by this? Miss Miney, you said that you had escaped using the right side door of the car. But if you were sitting there, then that means you were in the driver's seat. Ah! Order! Order in the court! Order! 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 Ah! Mr. Phoenix Wright is blubbering nonsense again. Dini said the person who was driving was her older sister, Mimi Miney. Yes, that's true. Mimi Miney was the one driving. That is what Dini said, yes. But that is where her story falls apart. Somewhere, all of us made a big error in our assumptions. Phoenix, it looks like you finally found the real root of this murder. If we connect all the dots, there can only be one answer. I'd like to ask the court a question. Ini or Mimi, who was really driving that night? It was Mimi. The answer is the one person who had her driver's license, Mimi Miney. After all, that makes her the only person who could legally drive. But you just said the witness, Miss Mimi Miney, was the one in the driver's seat. Yes? Which leads us to the next question. The next question? Who is the person standing at the witness stand right now? What sort of idiotic ruse is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? This witness name is... Witnesses, sorry. I'll tell you what her name really is. This witness's real name is... Mimi Miney. Holy crap, that's a big penalty. Holy crap. Mimi Miney, that is your real name.
Objection!
Of all the foolish dribble. Then, how do you explain her appearance? She had facial reconstruction surgery. This witness has severe facial burns when she was admitted into the hospital. So, for the purpose of facial reconstruction, the surgeons used a picture. Facial reconstruction surgery. This is the picture she gave to her doctors at the time. That's right. It's a picture of her younger sister. Oh! But Mimi Miney, she died in the car accident. Not quite, Your Honor. That's what everyone thought. However, that was not the case. Then, the body they found at the crash site, it was badly burned, right? So it was hard to know if it was Innie or Mimi. Ah, that was the body of the real Innie Miney. Isn't that right, Miss Mimi Miney? That car accident 1 year ago. The one who died that night was Innie Miney. Her sister, Mimi, then stole her face and was reborn as Innie. With this, she effectively erased Mimi Miney from existence. Your Honor, I'm sure you can now see why Mimi had to kill Dr. Gray. What do you mean? Ah! What is the meaning of this nonsense? Dr. Gray wanted to call back the spirit of a dead person. Oh my god, I was so right! Oh, I feel so powerful! Specifically, the spirit of his nurse that died in the crash, Mimi Miney. However, that would not have been possible, because Mimi Miney was still, in fact, alive. And that fact would have been discovered had the channeling been conducted. So, this witness had to stop that from happening. At all costs. And that's why she had to kill Dr. Turner Gray? Is that what you're saying? Yes. Before the channeling, Dr. Gray had the misfortune of consulting this witness about communicating with the dead. And in that moment, his fate was sealed. Well, Miss Innie, I mean, Miss Von Karma. Hey! Why did you say my name just now? Looks like I've been unmasked. Witness? Oh, Saj. That's right, I admit it. My real name is Mimi Miney. That quack doctor, he got what he deserved in the end. And I was so close to finally ditching Mimi too. So close. But why? Why would you go so far as to throw away yourself? To become your own sister? I think I understand why. Mimi Miney wanted her old self to disappear because of this. The malpractice thing, right? No, I mean the malpractice incident. That's about the malpractice incident. Dr. Gray was right. The mistake was caused by the nurse. A nurse by the name of Mimi Miney. That's right, the person standing before us today. And a few weeks after his mishap, Mimi Miney had a car accident in which she lost her younger sister. The timing couldn't have been worse. 14 patients dying in that incident and her own sister's life extinguished. It was all too much to bear. I found a way for myself to escape it all. The only way. She lost everything in the flames of that accident. Her sister, and even her own face. This was her last chance. her chance to throw away her past and start a new life as her sister. Aww. Unbelievable. A plan beyond my wildest imagination. That jerk. If only he hadn't thought of that channeling mumbo jumbo. Mumbo jumbo? Becoming Innie has been the most horrible experience in the world. Spirit channeling, the occult, I hate it. I hate it all. Aww. I'm sad now. I believe there are still a few unsolved riddles here, such as why did Miss Miney choose to go with such a complicated plan? And why did Miss Morgan Fay agree to help her execute it? Regardless, I believe one thing has been made crystal clear. The innocence of the defendant, Maya Fay. This is preposterous! I am perfect! Me, Francisca Von Karma! I'm going to enjoy the news tonight, Miss Von Karma. How about you? It's going to be broadcast all over the world, right? Your defeat, that is. Ow! 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 And one more for good measure. Oh my god! Phoenix! Hang in there, Phoenix! Phoenix! Dun, 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 dun. It's like, Phoenix! Answer me! Phoenix! Phoenix! Dun, 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 dun. This card is a fraud! A sham! This wasn't that what your father your father said when we found out what he did? Now then, it looks like it will be some time before Mr. Wright regains consciousness. Oh my god, the poor guy. So I will go ahead and pronounce the verdict. Not guilty! Yay! That is all. The Discord is adjourned. We saved Maya! This won't be the last time. I just know it. June 22nd, 3:13 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Congratulations, Maya. Sis! Aww. Oh, that's so cute. It's good to see you, Maya. How are you doing? Sis! Sis! I didn't kill anyone, did I? No, you didn't. It was all just a dream. A really bad dream. Oh. You know, sis, in my dream, I smelled a really familiar scent. A familiar scent? I was inside that clothing box, right? That box! That was the box you used to store your clothes in it a long time ago. Oh, it smelled like Mia! That's right. Oh, at least they got to see each other again. There's still one thing I don't quite get. What's that? What would have happened if Mimi hadn't shot Dr. Gray? I mean, we broke in because we heard a gunshot. I think Mimi Miney had planned to open the door to the chamber herself. And then, you and Laura would have witnessed quite a scene. A possessed Maya Fay who had just committed a murder. She had it planned down to the smallest detail, huh? Nick! Congrats, Maya! He just woke up like, oh god. Congrats, Maya! Thanks! Looks like you bailed me out of another jam. Yeah, please don't get in more trouble. You're definitely going to get into more trouble, I just know it. Well, you know. But I really don't want something like this to happen ever again. I'm fine because I have you to help me out, Nick. But every time something happens, I lose someone special to me. First, my sister, and now my aunt. Hey, Nick, tell me. Tell me why my aunt went and did something so horrible. Why would she help Mimi Maniac with a plan like that? I just don't understand it, Nick. Maya, it's over. Why don't we just let it be? Nick, please, I need an answer. The reason Morgan helped Mimi with her plan was... Pearl. She did it because she wanted Pearl to be the master. Pearly? 4 years from now, a new master will be born into Kurain village. And that person will be you, Maya. But if you weren't there, then the main family's bloodline will disappear, and what will happen then? The Branch family! My aunt! No, Morgan's spiritual power is too weak. The next person would be Pearls. Ah! Everything was done for her sake. Oh, sorry, that was Phoenix. Everything was done for her sake. It was all so that Pearls would become the next master. Yeah, I can see that. Did Maya say something just now? I saw her mouth moving. I think that she was saying, I thought so. Alright, date and time unknown. Detention center. Solitary confinement cell 13. Morgan. My precious Pearl. You are the only suitable to be the master of Kurain, dear child. I sacrificed it all for you. I helped that brainless nurse carry out her murder, and cooperated with that whip-happy prosecutor. It was all to unseat that annoying, witless main family girl. That Maya Fey. But I shall be patient, my dearest Pearl. A chance will present itself. Your time will come. Spooky! Episode 2, Reunion and Turnabout. The end! Oh my god, I'm sad. I'm exhausted. Wait! Turnabout picked up! No! No. Oh god. Okay. I need a break. I need some rest. So, man, what an episode. The faces are so messed up. Alright, so I'm stopping recording here. I hope you liked it. If you did, maybe consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you on the next episode. Bye bye.